let's get into the final of the original three combine performers, the dominators, the combine masters, whatever you want to call it. Our guy, we have been drafting this guy in mock drafts. We've been talking about this guy on stream. This is our guy at safety.
Yes, sir.
Maryland's guy at safety, Nick Cross. I'm kind of disappointed, man. He was almost too good. He was almost too good in the combine. Like, you know, he was our like sleeper safety that we're like, oh, we can totally snag him. You know, maybe a 4th round guy even. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh man, he ran a 4.34 40-yard dash. Now he's on everybody's radar.
Mm-hmm.
So disappointing that he's exactly who we thought he was going to be. But you know, going over his statistics, 6 feet tall, 212 pounds, 9-inch hands, 31.5-inch arms, 4.34 40-yard dash, a 37-inch vert, and a 130 broad jump. Nick Cross is an absolute playmaker. He is everywhere on the field. One of the most athletic players in this draft. Joshua, what are your thoughts on Nick Cross?
McConnell, I told you he's been working out with somebody that, you know, we've been talking about, that he went to HBCU. We'll talk about him another day. You'll all find out about him if y'all don't know about him. But, you know, those Maryland guys, I'm going to be real. They have been making a real push for the past couple of years. Darnell Savage. Who else we got in the league?
We got Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, you know. So these guys are coming in by the bunch, and they're making things happen. So, you know, to finally get these diamond in the roughs out of Maryland, because, you know, being a guy from Baltimore, yes, Baltimore, Maryland, I had watched Maryland football. I've seen the days when Ray Lewis' little brother was the running back, Keyshawn Lattimore. You know, so I watched it. I watched Maryland when Torrey Smith was there at one point. Laquan Williams was there at one point. I forgot who the quarterbacks were, but either way, you know, see these guys actually be able to, you know, get their names in the spotlight and get their names out there and be able to be NFL ready. Yo, this is dope. And, you know, and I think Nick Cross is actually a 3-star recruit going to Maryland, and I think he is actually from Maryland as well. Right, like literally on the outskirts of DC.
He's from Bowie.
Bowie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to pronounce it. So Bowie.
Oh, good. So I mean, makes more sense. And honestly, Bowie, Prince George's County, Oxon Hill, they got some ballers out there. They definitely got some ballers out there. I give them their respect when it's due. So, you know, being able to see this young man really blossom and flourish. And he even tweeted out before the combine, you know, wait till you see my 40 time. So he knew he was up to something. So, you know, if he becomes a day 2 guy, hey, I'm not mad at it. He earned it. He deserves it. I feel like, you know, he will bring a lot of range and depth if we do not bring in a Tyrann Mathieu. In his IQ level. The guy is smart. And we need someone else in the backfield, you know, besides Chuck Clark. I know everybody going to say, yeah, we got Brandon Stevens. Yeah, but Brandon Stevens is a project. Right now, we are in win mode, green light. We need everybody to step up and answer the call. And right now, I feel like Nick Cross will be that type of safety that will answer the call and also not only answer the call, but also be a playmaker. And we've been suffering since 2019. We haven't had any playmakers. And the secondary has been ailing. And you need someone else back there, but behind Chuck Clark that's not always looking confused, but knowing where they at and, you know, making things happen. So Nick Cross, I would love for you to stay in Baltimore, stay in Maryland, and be a Raven.
Yeah. How many times, you know, have we wanted Maryland players and the Ravens don't get them? It's a lot of times. This is one that I feel like they can't pass up. And no longer is it like, oh, it's like, I mean, I really wanted Stephon Diggs. I remember when Stephon Diggs was coming out, I wanted him so bad. Obviously turned out to be a great player, but like the Ravens don't like to go flashy. This is defense. The Ravens like defense. So I feel like there's high potential that they do draft him just on the frame that he plays like a Raven.
Yeah.
He attacks the ball. He hits hard. He makes plays. And he's a hard worker. all of those things are going to help him get into the door in Baltimore. Like, that's what the Ravens are looking for, right? They want to be, look at who they drafted recently. Odafe Owe. They drafted Patrick Queen. They drafted even an Anthony Averett. Anthony Averett had an amazing combine or pro day. I can't remember if he ran the combine or if it was just a pro day, but he performed greatly in his athleticism. Brandon Stevens, just a pure athlete.
Yep.
The Ravens like athletes because they're trying to attack the ball. They're trying to be physical. And that is exactly what Nick Cross can bring to the Baltimore Ravens. And so this is a guy that I think if we got him in the 3rd round, I'd be really happy. I would not spend a 2nd round pick on Nick Cross. But I would love to get him in the 3rd round. If we could get him in the 4th round, that would be even better. That would be unbelievable if we got him in the 4th round. I think that would be a steal. But that's my thoughts on him. I mean, we've talked about him so many times. He's just a phenomenal player that I'm really excited to see in the NFL. Hopefully, playing for Baltimore. But he's very athletic. I'm happy that the combine reflected, the tape. And so I think that's a really good thing because sometimes guys play fast on the field and then have a poor combine, and some guys have a great combine and then are terrible.
Yeah, definitely agree. I mean, honestly, if he does stay around day 4, 4th round, just think about it. What if we got 2 Maryland guys? Another gem that people probably haven't heard about or don't know about.
The sneaky combine master, not even planned to talk about. I can't even pronounce his name.
I know his last name is Okonkwo.
Yeah, Okonkwo. Yeah, we can go with that. He ran a 4.52 40, fastest tight end. I would love to get both of them. I think they would both be fantastic. Oh man, keep them in Maryland.
Absolutely,
keep them in Maryland. All right, Joshua, do you have anything else to add on our guy Nick Cross?
I don't have any more, man. He, his talent, his ability, and his combine day spoke for itself.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let us know what you guys think about all the prospects that we brought up. Let us know other players that you want us to talk about. We will talk about their combine performances, their scouting profiles, all those types of things. And if you want to check out the podcast, do that as well. Thank you, everybody. We'll see all of you again next